As we say here in Harambe, Twin Day, that means let's go. Well, Jumbo, how's everyone doing this evening? My name's Alicia. I'll be your safari guide for the next 2 weeks. I do need everyone to remain seated the entire safari. Also, please refrain from any use of flash photography or external video lighting. Now we're going to be listening for the animals as we go through. We're going to begin our journey in the Aturi Forest. So we can find. We're going to be doing a lot of listening, see if we can hear any of the animals kind of hiding out in the brush. See what we can see here. I will do my best to stop whenever there are animals nearby so you can get a great view and some great photos. Now during the daytime, a lot of the animals in the forest do use the brush and the surrounding bushes to kind of hide out, but some of them do tend to come out during the evening and at night too and feed on the grasses. I do see a saddle-billed stork just up ahead at the water's edge on our left. Looks like a black rhino over there as well, so we're really in luck. Rhino sightings are rare. There are fewer than 5,000 black rhinos remaining alive in the entire world. It's because they're being hunted and poached for their horn. Now this saddle-billed stork here is the tallest stork. They're going to be about 5 foot tall. They can have a wingspan of up to 9 feet from tip to tip. Now sadly, the rhino's horn is made entirely out of keratin, so it is exactly like our hair and fingernails. It has absolutely no special properties to it, which does make it very sad that that's what they're being hunted and poached for. Now we're still going to keep an eye, see if we might spot anything else hiding out here. We're going to start leaving the forest though and head over to the river. It does sound like there might be some hippos nearby. Now hippos, they are nocturnal animals, so our chances of spotting them are pretty good. They come out at night to feed on the riverbanks. When they do, they'll eat up to 150 pounds of vegetation at a time. So we can spot some of them. They're definitely in the area. They can weigh about 5,500 pounds, so that's one of the reasons why they spend so much time in the water. It makes it much easier for them to move around. Now, of course, during the day, it also helps to regulate their body temperature. Oh yeah, there's some hippos over on our left. Pull up here for a moment. Oh, hippos in the water. That is awesome. There they are, feeding. Call a group of hippos a bloat, so there's a small bloat of them. Those large white and gray birds are pink-backed pelicans. Now they get that name because of the pink color that does appear on their backs during mating season. We'll see those hippos out there like that. Ooh, we can even spot some Nile crocodile over to the left. You see one stretched out on the bank there. They can get to be about 20 feet long. That's a The baby exhibit weight force of up to 2,000 pounds per square inch. Let's put up the hill. Making our way over to the Savannah. See what else we can find. Oh, sounds like some baboons or something in the distance.
Call me back when you're on the road rejoicing.
Now we're entering the Serengeti grasslands. They stretch for hundreds of miles across the savannah. They act like a superhighway for millions of migrating animals that make their way through here each and every year. Oh, I can see some animals in the distance out there. It looks like some Ankoli cattle out across the grassland. The Ankoli, their horns can get to be about 3 to 4 feet long. They are, however, very lightweight. They're filled with a honeycomb type substance. They act as a cooling system. So we're going to ease our way over there to get a better view of those Ankoli. Some painted dogs over on our left. They're kind of inside this little cave bedded down in the straw. Pull up here and stop for a moment so you can see those painted dogs. They're beautiful animals. Each one has its own unique pattern, just like our fingerprints. That's how they recognize and identify one another. Now, unlike hyenas, painted dogs actually don't mind if it's day or night. They're active either one. They're just kind of taking a little rest right now. They run in packs of about 5 to 15. And each pack is led by an alpha male and an alpha female. On those Ankoli cattle up ahead. They would have been kept by the Watusi tribe as sort of a status symbol or a symbol of wealth. They're actually also called the Watusi cattle because of the name of that tribe. There's a few antelope up ahead of us as well. They're going to be on our left. Now these are Patterson eland. They are the largest, tallest antelope. You can see cows crossing the road up ahead. So in just a moment. The eland can get to be about 6 foot at the shoulder and up to 2,000 pounds. Just past the eland, there's even a small group of white-bearded wildebeest in amongst the trees. Eland on our left. A couple of babies with them near the back. A little bit here. We got a really great view of these Ankoli and wildebeest. just a little further up ahead on our left. You can sort of see its silhouette. We'll get a little closer. Looks like a male and a female up here. Males get to be about 18 to 20 feet, and the females average about 14 to 16 feet. Stop right about here. Got a great view of those giraffes. Straight ahead of us, there's a few elephants out. Now, elephant herds, when you see them, are primarily juveniles and females. Let's scoot up a little further here to try to get us a better view. Female elephants bond with their young for about 15 years, making it the second longest bonding period or childhood of any mammal. Greater flamingo just up around the corner. They get their color from the food they eat, which is mostly brine shrimp and other seafood, high in beta-carotene. There's a couple of antelope up ahead on our left. These are bonkabuck. Now, they were once hunted nearly to extinction in the wild, but rehabilitation efforts and conservation have really helped their numbers to rebound, so we are seeing more and more of them. They're actually related to the wildebeest. to the left. Just kind of make out its stripes there. When they're first born, they can already walk. And within just a couple hours, they're able to run fast enough to keep up with the rest of their herd. We'll take a look to the left. There's a lion up there on the rocks right by the tree. I'm going to try to get a little better view on the other side. This is a great time to see the lions since they are nocturnal. They do spend about 18 to 20 hours of the day inactive, resting, and sleeping. So this is really their time. Let's see if we can get a great view of a beautiful lioness up there. White rhinos over to the right. Even baby rhino out there with mom. Now the lioness is the one that does most of the hunting. However, the male will do some. And there he is up ahead. Oh, beautiful view of him. Pull up, there's another baby rhino up ahead, so we're going to pull right up next to these rhinos on our right. Now, even though they're very large animals, they're actually very calm, very docile animals. They can charge up to 35 miles per hour if they feel the need to. That's mostly when they feel threatened. Great view of baby and adults there. Rhinos have very poor eyesight, but they do have excellent hearing, so that's primarily what they rely on and react to. Some scimitar horned oryx. They're kind of laying at the top of the hill just in front of us. They're a desert antelope. Their horns are shaped like a Middle Eastern scimitar sword, so that's how they got their name. I get a little better view of them over around the corner here. Now, being a desert antelope, they can actually raise their body temperature up to about 116 degrees in order to prevent sweating. So that way they're able to stay hydrated for several days if they have to. No two safaris are ever the same, so you'll definitely want to come back again whenever you get a chance. You never know where the animals will be or what they'll be doing. Hope you enjoyed the nighttime version of seeing the animals. It's also important that all of us try to do our part to help with the conservation effort. Nothing's too small, whether it's recycling, putting a bird feeder out, or just learning more about the animals, when we can try to ensure that these animals and many others will be around for a very, very long time. drop you off to the ordnance post just up ahead.